And I think
Deputy
Tobin will
Brady.
take 10 minutes there, if that's okay.
That's fine.
Nelson Mandela once stated, "A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones." And the World Health Organization Constitution enshrines the highest attainable standard of health as a fundamental right of every human being. These are not aspirational achievements. These are the basic fundamentals for a fair society and the bedrock of a true republic. However, this state has failed its citizens and indeed their rights. The chaos in our health service is a direct consequence of the bad policies of the Fine Gael and Labour government, and indeed Fianna Fáil before them. Last year, 92,998 people were treated on trolleys in hospitals. This is the highest ever number of patients since 2006 and represents an increase of 21% in hospital overcrowding. Over 490,500 patients are awaiting treatment or assessment in our public hospital system. Since 2008, there are 8,982 less frontline staff working in the health service. It's no wonder there is a crisis. My constituency of Wicklow has been served appallingly by successive governments when it comes to the provision of vital health services. What limited health services we did have been eroded by successive governments. Fianna Fáil and the Greens closed down Wicklow District Hospital in 2010, along with 20 beds. They also closed down the Orchard Welfare Home in Bray, along with 39 beds there. And indeed, they went further and they closed down St Bridget's Ward in the local hospital, St Columkills, with a further loss of 23 beds. Acting Minister, your Fine Gael and Labour government closed the 24-hour accident and emergency in St Columkills Hospital. That hospital served my constituents well for many, many years, and the staff there do fantastic work. That closure imposed 21,000 patients that used that A&E on the already overwhelmed St Vincent's University Hospital, and that ultimately was bound to fail, and indeed it did fail all of our citizens. Currently, as we are speaking here today, there are 21 patients lying on trolleys in St Vincent's Hospital, 420 patients across the entire state. But Acting Minister, your failures don't stop there. When it comes to the hospital that serves my constituency, 15,306 people are on the outpatient waiting lists in St Vincent's, while there are nearly 900 patients waiting for treatment there for over a year now. Minister, you stated that it was your goal to ensure that by the end of 2015, no patient would be waiting longer than 15 months for treatment. It is now clear that you have failed to deliver on that aim. The true extent of the health crisis, Minister, doesn't stop there. Last week, it was reported that St Vincent's University Hospital is to stop accepting new patients with malignant melanomas for 4 months because it does not have enough consultants. Minister, melanoma is the third most common cancer found in the 15 to 44 age bracket. And in this state, there are more than 700 cases diagnosed each year. Unfortunately, there are in the region of 100 melanoma-related deaths. Minister, as is the case with all cancers, early diagnosis is key to treatment. For patients to be turned away from any hospital for 4 months is totally unacceptable and ultimately something that you bear responsibility for. Minister, if it is the case, you need to take responsibility and ensure that the recruitment of a permanent consultant can take place immediately so patients can get the necessary diagnosis and treatment. Minister, we in Sinn Féin have argued that the only genuine way of solving the health crisis is to stop undermining the public health system and start investing in and properly resourcing our hospitals. Indeed, in our alternative budget for 2016, we outlined how an investment of $383 million would begin to make serious inroads into tackling the crisis. This investment would provide 500 additional nurses, 250 midwives, 250 consultants, and help to alleviate the strain on the delivery of frontline services. In the election just gone, Fine Gael's priority was to cut taxes, and we all know that when Fine Gael cuts taxes, it prioritises the mega-rich above those on low and average incomes. And I'll conclude now. Unfortunately, Fine Gael's type of nation is a nation that is judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but not its lowest ones.
Thank you.